Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
And a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Nats played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trey Turner is retired to lead off the ball game. First pitch on its way. Alex Avila comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here now is Juan Soto. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Hicks. Gone into Monument Park.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 24. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Josh Bell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind. and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
In there, 1-2 now.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Starlin Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly... That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
For the Yankees.
And now pitch on the way.
Number 29.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the 1st. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As it's grounded sharply to first, Bell scoops it up and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, without question. If they find themselves in this position today, they got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Hero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one. Josh Harrison stands in, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Josh Harrison.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Well, today's game provides the Nationals with an opportunity to complete a series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. speedy Trey Turner digs in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Harrison leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. But Mayhew towards second. He's got it. On to first, and there are two down. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Left fielder, Giancarlo.
That's down into left center for a base hit.
That is good. The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That is better.
So next to hit is Luke Voigt. Set and the pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. He's right there in time to first, and there are two away. Digging in next, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. From the belt, the pitch hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. Another one sent foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-2 game.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a really knock.
Hero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Tyro Estrada digging in now. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another 1-2 delivery.
ball. That's inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's got it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Kyle Schwarber is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-0 to him now. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Hero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
That evens it up, 1-1. Bell leads off first with 1 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Runner at first with 2 gone, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 0-1 on its way.
That's a ball.
Runner on first with 2 away. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to second for the force in the side.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank 1st in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in, switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Aaron Judge is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, number 10 for him on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Zach Britton answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0-1 on its way. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with one out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So let's take another look at that play up the middle with Showtrack. Displayed some really nice range there to keep it from getting into center field, and then he sets himself enough to make a good, accurate throw in time for the out. He made that play look a lot easier than it was. Here now is Trey Turner. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Hit hard up the middle. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. So now into the box is Luke Voit. He bounced out last time up. Swing and a miss on a slider, 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Voit is retired, 2 down now. And now in the box, Gary Sanchez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Fouled off. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And he'll reach first safely. Stepping in now, Tyro Estrada. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
It's out, 1-1.
Ball sent back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one. They trail it here 6-4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Alex Avila. Gets the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. He just ramps up, and here's the
Count
fastball
0-2.
by him. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Juan Soto to the plate now. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues, on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Snap throw from the catcher. Soto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So next to bat will be Josh Bell. Singled homer run in his last time up. From the stretch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single. As we take a look at the league leaders in hitting, and as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
He's set. Here it comes. DJ LeMahieu is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Urshela at second. LeMahieu at first. 1 gone. Popped him up. Bell is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now back.
Next to stand in is Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains steady at 6-4. So here's Starlin Castro. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Ken.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's gone 3 for 4. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. The throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And another foul ball.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 14 on the season. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. That's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, Hero. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here in a tie game, but boy, this was not the kind of performance I think he wanted to have here tonight.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
Sanchez.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Tyro Estrada stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
The center fielder, Aaron.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Two away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Harrison's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the. Victor Robles digging in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way.
Ball back outside.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Garen O'Day is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trey Turner is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to hit, Alex Avila, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the AB now. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
And it's quickly 0-2. Pitch on its way to Avila. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nationals gone in order. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-0 pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles waits on it. 1 away. So the next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone!
Says hitting isn't contagious. These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs as the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
Lifted down the line in left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Luke Voigt will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. From the stretch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto able to track it down for the 3rd out. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Juan Soto will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Chapman sets 1-1 on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starlin Castro stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And a relay home. Tag not in time. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an
Now here's the first offering. Yan Gomes is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. He beats the tag. Safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. A toss behind the back. And there are 2 away now. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
0-1 the count.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. The Nationals maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Schwarber is there to put it away for out number 1. So here he is again, Gio Urshela, and he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next.
And now here is Aaron Hicks. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Avila. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. A swing and a ground ball to third, reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now here's the pitch. Juan Soto is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. In there, strike 1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the. Brad Hand enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 52.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Out in front of it, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering. Oh, 1, here it comes. And he takes strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Turned on down the line. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Judge, runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And Judge is off and running. He got him, and the Nationals go on the road and sweep their rivals. This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Washington scored 10 runs on the way to